Alright, I'm going to teach you how to do this like a boss. Alright, first off, what we're going to need, you're going to need something to write with. Doesn't matter what it is. You are going to need a hand plane. Doesn't matter if it's super old or if it's newer. Whatever. Level up, up, down, doesn't matter. Number 4, number 5, number 6, whatever you got. Okay? And you're going to need a piece of wood. I picked out this lovely piece of super dry black walnut crotch figure with super hard knot that's bowed, twisted, warped. Everything that could be wrong with it is, because I'm trying to simulate your conditions. You need 1 or 2 pieces of scrap wood that are thinner than the board that you're going to be playing. It's going to make sense to you in a minute. And then 1, 2, or 3 clamps, 4, whatever makes you happy. If you're using one, I recommend a C-clamp, because you can slam into that thing all day long and it's not going to move. Alright, let me take you in. First thing we need to do is clamp our backstop down. It's just a piece of wood with a couple clamps holding it to the bench. This one is super twisted up. I like to put a second runner up against it. All these do is hold this piece of wood in place. Okay? Alright, so once you've gotten this far, now we're going to identify all the high spots. Now you see how this thing just, it rocks in all directions. So it's got a hump. So you flip it over. Oh, so it's going to be right by the knot. That feels like the high area. Actually, this feels higher than the knot, except for right there. Alright, so that's all marked out on this side. I think I want to plane this side, but I'll have to get a little bit of that rock out. Now, when you have your piece this way, this one's got a pretty good twist to it. So, in whatever way it's rocking, these are the 2 corners. Like when I press these 2, it doesn't do anything. So these 2 are telling me that this corner and the opposing corner are high, hence the rock. So, flip it over. That's a high corner. Wow, that one is very obviously high. It's running right down. You see that? So that keeps going. Whole edge. Let's see, that's higher. Okay, so let's get started. So this is a crotch cut, so the grain is going all over. Now I'm going to make this easy. People explain it in all kinds of ways, but you're going uphill. Just remember uphill. That's it. That's all you have to remember is uphill. You're always planing uphill. Uphill. See how the grain is going up? You are planing into it. You are going uphill. Do not go downhill. When you have your hand plane, the blade's going to be back. You're not starting with it down. So, now all that I'm doing is I'm keeping a little bit of pressure on the plane, keeping the front down. I'm going to take a little bit more off, because if you start to get, see the powder in there? Yes, I'm hitting a knot, so, and this is rough sewn, and it's, you know, it's not flat by any means. This is off the sawmill, so you're going to get a little bit of powder, but you want to start to get some type of shavings. So, right now I'm just working this high area. Another thing that you will start to do is start holding the plane sideways. That way the blade's running across on an angle. Yeah, see how I had said that it felt higher in front of the knot? The knot is getting hit, but the high spot was right here. Now, I really recommend that if you're watching this, that you jump into this. If you have the few tools that I mentioned, the few things in a piece of wood, don't worry about watching a million videos. Don't worry about listening to me or nobody else. Go outside, or if you have a shop inside or wherever it is, and just start applying it. That's it. Just put it down. Make sure you're going uphill. Ease into your cut. Just start working it. And as long as you're going uphill, you could hit it sideways, you could hit it straight on. You're going to start to get a feel. That's why I tell you, you have to work this. You have to do it. Once we get past all the chatter from the bandsaw going through, then you'll start to see shavings. But ease into the cut. Do not take too much off. If you're planing and you find yourself like getting stuck and you're really having to fight through it, back off. Just back up the blade. You don't want to be that deep. Now, as you build up your hand plane collection and you start getting more and more proficient at it, you find that it's one of the most enjoyable parts. Not necessarily flattening out rough slabs, but nothing's like just working with a hand plane, chisels, handsaw. Blah, blah, blah. Still a bit of a wobble, but it's much, much better. Now, onto the high corners. Remember, keep getting used to holding that hand plane on an angle, acting as a skew. This side is about good. There's a little bit of chatter right down here. Still a bit of a spot right over here that I gotta get, but it's starting to get dark out now. If you guys got anything out of this, as always, appreciate the view, and if you guys like and subscribe, that would be freaking awesome. And if there's anything that you guys are wanting to know or learn, put it down in the comments. If there's something that you want to see, yeah, if you like hand tool work, I love hand tool work. So you want any builds like that, you want to learn anything particular, blah, blah, blah. Until the next one, I'll see you guys later.